Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Health 360. Weight loss, that is a dilemma just before everyone in our daily lives. We often get asked this question: how have you put on so much weight? The weight loss and weight management market side was worth around 224 US billion dollars in 2021. It will be crossing over 405 billion dollars by 2030. With obesity on the rise and the increased desire to look a certain way, the industry is booming. In India alone, the size of the weight management market has touched 1.72 lakh crore in 2022. It is expected to grow to 3.15 lakh crore by 2028. Beverages, fitness apps, dietary plans, pills, fluids, injectables, a demand of weight loss products has increased manifold. In this episode of Health 360, we will be telling you about the latest research associated with weight loss. Does calorie deficit prolong your lifespan? Why should men and women be consuming different kinds of breakfast if they want to lose weight? That and much more up ahead on the show. I'm Sneha Mordani. Calorie deficit and longevity. Well, calorie deficit could be leading to prolonged lifespans in humans, indicates research. But if calorie deficits lead to tremendous weight loss, it isn't sustainable, which means there is a catch here. Research indicates that while intermittent fasting perhaps could be good for you, impacting your weight and also improving your lifespan, increasing your lifespan, there will be a drastic problem if you start to lose weight dramatically. Here is a detailed report. Eating less and calorie deficit can do wonders for you in your weight loss journey, but there is an added advantage. The science behind that advantage is bewildering. Cutting calories and habitually holding off on meals just might be a winning strategy for increasing your lifespan. There is a catch here though, which we will tell you about in just a bit. First, this research, it has been published in the journal Nature, was done on 1,000 mice. How was the study done? Mice on the unrestricted diet lived an average of 25 months is what was found, while those on the intermittent fasting diets lived for about 28 months. The mice that ate 80% of their baseline calories lived around 30 months, while those that consumed 60% of baseline lived for 34 months. Lifespan ranges varied within each group. For example, the mice that consumed the fewest calories lived anywhere from a few months to 4.5 years. So you've probably heard about the study involving mice, severe calorie restriction and moderate calorie restriction, and the impact that it has on our lifespans, on their lifespans, given that the study has been done on mice. But we aren't mice, we are humans, and it's important to see what these diets, the kind of impact that these diets have on us humans. I'm going to try it out on myself and give you a complete picture by the end of 5 days on how I am feeling about severe calorie restriction. So it's day one of this experiment, and the most difficult aspect of it is of course getting started. Now from about 2,500 to 3,000 calories a day, I will be restricting this to about 1,000 calories today. From about 10,000 steps that I usually do, I'll be increasing this to about 15,000 steps, and by the end of the day I will get a fair idea of how I am feeling. Right, it's day two of trying this experiment out. Day one was okay, but today is when I'm actually feeling a big slump in energy. The idea is to just get about 900 calories a day as opposed to 2,000 that I've been usually taking. I'm feeling very low on energy, as is evident. Let's see how today goes. Well, 2 days have gone by. Today is day 3 and extreme calorie restriction is perhaps not suiting me very much. I'm really feeling a little low on energy. Maybe today, day 3 is the day when I'm just going to increase the calorie intake by a little. Maybe time to grab a bite then. Alright, so day 3 of my experiment, I've not been feeling very okay, so I'm just going to add some more calories, and I thought I'll have some sprouts around about 150 calories or so. Now what's really happened is that over the last few days, the last 3 days of my experiment, what I've realized is that there are foods which are rich in calories but empty in nutrients, and then there are foods which are rich in calories and rich in nutrients as well. A lot of people end up eating empty calories, and that's where the problem really starts. Restricting calories is okay, but ensuring that your nutrients also are in. You should ensure that your food also have enough nutrients, and I think that's really important. Over this period of time, I've started to not just count calories, but also get a sense of what foods are, how dense they are in nutrients, and why it is important to consume those nutrient-dense foods. It's day 4 of my experimentation, and I'm already arriving at the conclusion that excessive calorie restriction perhaps isn't a great idea. But because it's 5 days, I'm going to carry on for another day. So calorie restriction along with physical activity is extremely important if you want to lose weight, melt your fat, ensure that your aging is not progressing in a fast way, improve your lifespan. Calorie restriction with exercise done in a sensible and not in a very drastic way, done in a sustainable way, is actually the way forward. Alright, so here's what the study has found. It essentially says that calorie restriction done in a drastic way, like in the case of mice, which led to extreme weight loss, is not sustainable. It reduces your immunity, it makes you weak, isn't good for your energy levels, deprives you of the essential nutrients as well. Calorie restriction is good, but if done right, for example, by way of intermittent fasting or following circadian rhythm diets, essentially eating at a time when you're most active during the day, not eating 4 to 5 hours before you hit the bed. All of these ways to ensure that your calorie restriction is ensured, but you're also getting the important nutrients from the food that you eat, and that there is no drastic weight loss, will actually help in preventing aging and also improving your lifespans. So calorie restriction done the right way, like we've demonstrated to you, is actually good for you.